All right, welcome back for week two feature matches here for Edge of Eternities League in the AGL. We got two league rookies here, so that just means it's their first league. They both have probably been playing Magic for a good amount of time, but new to us. So always good, always fun to see two newer players, or these players we're not familiar with, go up against each other here. I'm going to be watching Kyle J, and Greg's going to be watching Ian R. So what's going on in Ian's hand over there?
Well, Ian's got a pretty sweet deck here. I not in hand, but I imagine in the deck is Quantum Riddler, which is a incredibly good card. But in hand, that goes nicely with it is Starfield Vocalist.
Oh, that's a nice one. And I mean, we see Sahagin here. That was a pretty important card in Final Fantasy. Still probably pretty good here. All the spacecraft will trigger it, so that's something.
Yeah, and there is one of those spacecraft in hand right now,
Oh, very nice.
Specimen Freighter.
Yeah. So both players here are at the 4-3 record. So oh, I always love
That's
getting
a
this guy out on
powerful
turn
play.
three. Um, Yeah, so in hand here for Kyle, he has an Esper deck here. In hand, he's got Hymn of the Faller. He's got Hard Light Containment, but he needs an artifact to put that on. That's the rare. He has Focus Fire, and he has 3 lands. So not too much going on right now.
Well, over here we've got Specimen Freighter, as I
Yeah.
mentioned, Desculpting Blast, Virus Beetle, the Starfield Vocalist, and a Swamp. Although we're only seeing blue-black, there is a chance of a splash, as this pool has Celestial Colonnade and Breeding Pool,
Okay. Could
as
be.
well
Let's see.
as a blue-red tap land.
Yeah, so I did catch a quick glimpse of. Oh, this is brutal. There are 2 lands in hand, so he could just discard that. Well, and potentially the Hard Light Containment, just because it has no targets. Yeah. Keep the Focus
Yeah, I think
Fire.
I'd get rid of the Hardly.
Keep the Focus
That's
Fire and
that's
the
quite a
Weathering
combo.
Wave. He's drawn Mouth of the Storm here, which will be nice once he gets to it. Yeah, so I did catch a glimpse of his deck before. He was playing an Esper deck. I think black was the quote unquote splash, or the third of the 3 colors. Yeah, this Gigastorm Titan has been pretty good. Like, even just earlier today, I was playing a blue red draft deck, and I was casting on turn 3 regularly, either with the 1/1 flying jellyfish or a plasma bolt. 2 damage to your
Yeah,
creature,
it's
and I'll play a 4/4. Sure.
I'll admit when I first saw the card spoiled, it didn't look that good to me, and then the second I got one cast against me, I was like, "Oh no, this thing's actually good."
Yeah, I think the key is to cast it before turn 5. Like turn 2, turn 3, or turn 4. It's really like you're putting the screws to your opponent unless they have like a death touch block or whatever.
And here comes an Embrace Oblivion,
Okay, not an
sacking the first
incredible
fetal,
use of the card, but it'll do.
following up with the Starfield Vocalist.
Yeah, I was. We are one land away from Mouth of the Storm here, which should be good. Uh,
Something a little awkward about the Specimen Freighter. Well, I mean, first of all, you'll get to bounce 4 creatures if there are 4 in play, but there will get to be another trigger on the Pulsar Squadron. Well, here they each get double bounce.
yep, that happened. Yeah, I did have a good time today with Starfield Vocals in my league deck. I cast I warped a Code Cracker Hound. Then I played the
Oh
Code
yeah,
Cracker Hound the next turn. The next turn, I copied the Code Cracker Hound with a clone. And from there, I don't even remember what happened. I think I was drunk on card advantage.
yeah.
I think I was really just.
At that point, I could lose
I
the
was just
game and I'd
stumbling
still
around.
feel like I won.
Yeah, I don't even know what was happening. Ooh, that's brutal with the virus beetle here.
And here comes a grav kill. It looks like
I mean, this game
deciding
was.
which one to.
I mean, this game was going from resolve Mouth of the Storm, be in a good position to be in gigantic trouble here. Like,
And the key card here is Starfield Vocalist
yep,
getting 2 triggers of Virus
and
Beetle,
this
although the
game's
second one
pretty much
ended
done.
up
Yeah,
not needing to. But
yeah, just a little too efficient there for Ian. Yeah, so looking at his
and
deck,
taking a
he
look
does
here,
have. Yeah, he does. Black is sort of his, third color. I won't say splash, but third of 3 for sure. What's
We
going
do
on
have
with
a
the
splash for Sir Vondum, the uncommon Sir Vondum.
the uncommon one? Okay.
Something really sweet here. I want to see this happen. Uh, it's not great because you do end up killing the Starfield Vocalist, but Starfield Vocalist plus Extinguisher Battleship.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy 2 non-land permanents and deal 8 to everything.
I mean, we have a Starfield Vocalist over here too, and it's very good in this deck because I see Pinnacle Killship, Mouth of the Storm, Auxiliary Boosters, Primal Odin. Primal Odin
Oh,
seems pretty good.
yeah, Primal Odin. I had that one in the last league, and I miss it dearly.
Yeah, well, if you know what's better than Primal Odin, triggering it twice when it comes in. Well, actually, I don't. Actually, I'm not sure that works. I'm not sure it's a
Oh,
good
that's true because it
ability.
triggers on the. No,
Well, when
I
it
think.
enters, when it enters, put a lore counter, right? I,
And then
I think it might just get 2 lore counters. I don't know.
yeah, you're right.
It might just get 2 lore
I think
counters
you're right.
rather than kill 2 things.
I think you're right.
Excuse me
But you
for
know what? That's still good enough for me. I think I'm still gonna put it in the deck.
So we did have a mulligan here, and not off to, and another. It's Virus Beetle, but in Final Fantasy form.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this time just carding 1 card, a
yeah.
measly 1 card.
So we got a hard light containment again. He's got a Cosmogrand Zenith and an Island as his only cards left. So I think he's going to try and double spell here with his Cosmogrand and his hard light to try and get a
In hand
trigger.
for here we have a trio of kill spells of all different mana costs: Dubious Delicacy, Grav Kill, and Pinnacle Killship. Oh, here comes the Zenith.
I think he's just
And
going to try
Dubious
and get his
Delicacy
value here.
cannot remove it.
I think he's just going to try and get a
But
little value here before his.
yeah, and I think here. Oh, he's letting it happen, it looks like. Oh no, he is firing off the Dubious Delicacy.
He's well. What would have? Oh, I guess it would have gotten Ward.
Yeah, and I mean, I suppose you definitely are gonna want to grav kill the Cosmogrand on your turn, so you won't get to remove it next turn. So I guess that's just a way of being mana efficient.
Yeah. I,
It looks like it actually ended up working out because he would not have gotten another card off it.
yeah. I kind of feel like it was worth it to just let it happen and then kill it after and get a card out of hand with the Virus Beetle coming back.
I would have done the same thing, but
So
in this instance, here's another Virus Beetle.
yeah,
So
it's going to knock out this grab ship that can't be cast due to mana issues.
oh yes.
We got a focus fire here, not exceptionally useful. Yeah, look, Kyle's. There's nothing wrong with his deck. Like he has enough sources for his black cards. He has 4 swamps and then some other fixers. He's drawn a black land here, the planet. It's like he's doing okay. He's 4-3. Like his deck seems to be functional based on looking at it, but sometimes you just draw things in the wrong order, and your opponent, is able to have a bit more coherent start than you, which I think has happened in both these games. I would say.
And waiting in hand here is Pinnacle Killship.
Yeah.
But currently, Ian's opting to wait for a spicier target
Like
than a 1/1 or a 2/2 that will turn something into a 2/2.
like in like when you're playing draft like 40 cards, it's less likely that you draw like the wrong half of your deck just because there's less cards in it and you could be more focused with your drafting.
Oh, here comes the Killship.
Yeah, in 60 card sealed where all the cards are random and you don't get to choose what goes in your pool necessarily. Sometimes you just draw everything in the wrong order.
Oh yeah, my deck in this league currently is an aggro deck with 2 Weft Walkings, which are just the polar opposites.
Well, you refill your hand once you've aggroed.
That's true, but
when it's in your
getting
starting
to
hand, it's not helping you aggro, right? So
yeah,
it's like yeah. I mean, you still want the card advantage. Yeah, I mean, he's making a play of it here. He has the same amount of cards in hand as opponent, but opponent will eventually have a 7/7 flyer at some point.
well, Ian is flooding out, so there's that at least. But Dubious Delicacy does represent still a little bit more life than it appears.
We're going very wide here. What does the planet do again? I think you need
I don't.
mana though. Right?
I think you can sack something to it and then draw a card. I could be wrong. I have not seen it
Sack
activated.
a creature. You draw cards equal to its power, gain life equal to its toughness. That's a sorcery.
Oh, that's pretty good.
But he does need another black source to do it. It does cost 1 and a black in tap.
That's probably the best of the planets
I heard the
for
white
limited,
one.
at
I
least.
think the white one also is quite strong.
What does the white one do?
It makes copies of something. I've never played any of them. I don't think I've ever put any of them in a deck.
Yeah.
Not because they're bad, just because I haven't had the occasion to.
Here's the Starfield
All right. Well,
vocalist.
this
So,
7/7 is coming to life here. Are we having
well,
this?
d- drawing either copy of Specimen Freighter in the deck could completely wipe out the board.
That is true. We have an auxiliary boosters here, which will actually make the focus fire be able to destroy the, the pinnacle kill ship.
Auxiliary boosters is another nice combo with Starfield vocalist. You get an extra
Oh yeah,
robot.
there's a lot of ETB in this set. We'll just say. All right, yeah. So it's looking not bad here. We were saying he drew the wrong half of his deck, but
Well,
he
here's
he
the
he he,
Specimen Freighter.
he started to draw
That's
spells when his opponent was drawing lands, but now opponent's catching back up here.
so here. I think you got to just bounce the 4 tokens, right?
Oh, this is like a board wipe. Yeah, this is basically a board wipe. Yeah, this is. I mean, it was looking pretty good here for Kyle, and then he just gets this happen, and
Yeah.
the game is all its head. The focus fire no longer does anything, and he's just primed to get destroyed by these flyers.
Next turn, this Pinnacle Killship can even crew the Specimen Freighter if that's something Ian is interested in.
I mean, he
But
might as
I might
well.
just attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say he might as well station here, since he
Well,
can't
doesn't
block
that
if
leave
he
you?
equips.
What does the auxiliary boosters give?
+1,
Plus
+2
one,
flying.
+2. Okay, so that puts you to 1. That's a little
Yeah.
dicey.
Speaking of drawing your cards in the wrong order, after he's cast his Night Luminary and his auxiliary boosters, he found the Starfield vocalist off the top. This is that's, sometimes you just looking at your deck, you're like, why didn't I have that 3 turns ago? Well, it's just how the game is, unfortunately. So he can equip and attack and put his opponent to 1. Oh, he's not okay.
Yeah, I guess the difference between 1 and 2 is not huge on the board at the
He's
moment.
just gonna play this and leave up the focus fire, which can deal 4 damage presently. Because if he equipped and cast the Starfield, he would not be able to focus fire or something. Okay, no attacks. Right.
No attacks. That's interesting. Just drawing a land in hand.
Same here, just an island, but he does have the focus fire.
No attacks definitely makes sense.
Yeah, I mean
Given
he's
just equipping something
yeah, and
with the auxiliary
unless
boosters.
Ian can find a couple things to turn this game around, that Specimen Freighter is probably not going to get stationed anytime. Looks like he's trying to offer a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, and I think that's something Ian's pretty happy with. I mean, he's forced into it anyway,
Yeah, I mean he does have lethal flying next turn, unless Ian can find how much
Specimen
more power
Freighter
does
gets
he need?
screwed.
He needs 2 more power, I
I
think.
believe it's 8 or 9. Let me
I think that
see.
one's 9.
It's 9, so he's 1 short drawing Sahagan here.
Ooh, so he can get it to 8, and then no, okay. So Cal found
We have a game
just what
3.
he needed. He was we were talking about how he was drawing things in the wrong order, and then he drew a couple of things to do, and it got him just across the line here to get game 2, and we get a game 3.
Ian carefully reviewing his opponent's graveyard in between to make sideboarding decisions, and he's bringing in a Radiant Strike.
Okay, maybe just an extra piece of interaction. If he felt he was low on it. Yeah, so decks seem pretty evenly matched. For the most part here.
They're both Esper in a sense, and even though this one's just a light white splash, plus both have Starfield vocalist.
Yeah, and both of them got a game, and we're going to get a nice game 3 here. Seeing what what these two players bring to the table in their first league.
Summon Primal Odin and Quantum Riddler have not made appearances yet, though.
They're
Possibly the two most powerful cards in the decks.
they're just shy. They'll show up at some point. We'll get memorable moments, as I like to say.
Oh, and here's a nice one in the opening hand. Celestial Colonnade. Can't be activated yet, but that's got to
cool.
be the most powerful of the man lands.
Yeah, I would say that's the best of those that cycle. I think the original ones were very strong, so when they made the other half of the cycle, it was
Yeah,
they were pretty careful. So a bit of an awkward
agreed.
hand here for Kyle. No blue source for his blue cards, but he
Oh,
does have.
discarding Tractor Beam.
Yeah, well, he has no blue sources, so he can't.
Yeah, you gotta, but that's a very powerful card.
He's looking at Tragic Trajectory here. I think he has to. I was gonna say I think he has to put that in the graveyard, but so the rest of his hand here, he has the Tragic Trajectory, Fell Graveship, Cosmogrand Zenith, All Fate Stalker. He has a Plains and a blue card, the Steelcraft Mech.
Well, the Zenith's pretty good, and currently Ian does not have a way to get rid of that. So until turn 7 with Pinnacle Killship. So that could take over the game if it gets run out here. We'll see if he is scared of a removal spell or not.
So Kyle could have played Cosmogrand this turn and then double spell next turn, but so I'll just play the Dockworker Drone. I'd rather just cast it and double spell when I have the
definitely safer. I think the rule of thumb is really you want to be able to double spell on the turn you play the Zenith, but in this case, he would not have gotten punished.
No, but he doesn't really have that many good stuff to double spell with next time. Okay, he's just going to crack the Relic here. Game a little slow off the bat here. Yeah, so now if he wants to, he can play Cosmogrand and he can get his trigger immediately. You don't love Tragic Trajectory on a Virus Beetle, but if you're triggering this Cosmogrand, then seems
and
fine.
here's the Starfield Vocalist, which will be nice with Pinnacle Killship at some point here.
Yeah, no removal in hand here for Kyle. I think one thing we've noticed is he doesn't have a huge amount of removal in the deck. He has a few of them, but they just we haven't seen too many of them in this match. He's got a Seam Rip, which is a card I think I've mainly sideboarded for the most part in best of 3 draft.
In aggro decks, I'm usually happy with like 1, but it definitely does not hit very many things in the set.
Yeah, it's one of those cards where like, oh, I have a target finally. Sweet.
Exactly. You're pretty much happy to get anything with it.
Yeah, which usually I would ask more of my cards, but can't always get that. So he's deciding.
It does help you double spell pretty easily.
I guess he's deciding.
I've cast it with no targets just to double spell before.
Yes, I have seen that as well. Fell Graveship is coming down. All right. Well, he took the creature he can cast. Looks like he is just gonna Seam Rip here just for
yeah. I think that is a very good play to make.
He says I could hit you for 6 or I could hit you for 10, and he said 10 is better. And now he can double spell again next turn. He can Chrome Companion and All Fate Stalker Warped.
Well,
but also this
currently Ian is dead on board, except for the ring. I think. Yeah, so you go to Ring of the Lucite is pay 1 life, so he'll go to 1.
Yeah, so he could have played Chrome Companion and then he could have warped his All Fate Stalker.
And then just killed this turn.
Let's get the damage.
Yeah, I'd say this game is over unless there's a board whip I don't know about in here.
Unanswered Cosmogrand. Okay, he is going to actually do this play here after combat, which is a little unusual since he could have gone for the lethal, but it's possible he forgot about the ring. He forgot that the ring did something.
That's definitely possible. Also, perhaps worried about.
I don't think we mentioned a board wipe in Ian's pool, and I don't think anything. But
let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you can warp in Starfield Vocalist and Specimen Freighter, but that does not get the job done here.
Not even. Yeah, he's still at 1. He's still gonna have 2 creatures to get in with.
it looks like Ian's gonna do it anyway, just
Yeah,
for
I mean, look,
some sense of satisfaction.
he resolved his Cosmogrand. It wasn't dealt with. He triggered it 3 times, and he won the game. That's what that card does if you don't remove it. It's like no expert analysis required for the Cosmogrand Zenith, right? Just, hey,
Yeah, it
look,
does a little bit of
if
everything.
you trigger it and your opponent doesn't remove it, you're going to win the game probably. There's not many cards your opponent can play early in the game that can compete with it. So even if you're casting Seam Rip for no value and All Fate Stalker for no value, doesn't matter. Just get your triggers, get your 1/1s, pump them up, and win the game. So congratulations to Kyle for the win there. We'll be back in a little bit for our final match of the week.